to take care of me post-op. I still need my sister, which, whether I had a husband or not, they would be there. It sucks.
This ain't a rap song, it's Red Pill Rage. This ain't a rap
Being
song,
single
it's Red Pill
and
Rage.
46
This ain't a rap song, it's Red Pill
sucks.
Rage. This ain't a rap song, it's Red Pill Rage.
Nigga, what?
There used to be a
Welcome
time
back to the
that
Anthony
we
Spade
tell
channel.
the
Before we
truth.
get started, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notifications button so you can get the videos as soon as I put them out. If you're looking for the music to the intro and you want the link to the second channel, both are below in the description. But can you do me a favor, hit the notifications button right now. All right, guys, today I'm going to be reacting to a video of a young lady who is 46 years old. And she's saying that she would have thought about this whenever she was older. Now, this video is not to really poke fun of her making bad decisions in her life, but more of a warning sign for all the younger girls out there that think hot girl summer is going to last forever. A lot of decisions that you make in your 20s will affect you whenever you get in your 40s. You just don't see it yet. This is why it's crucial as a man to know where you want to go. If you get caught up and distracted too, thinking that your life is supposed to be a certain way because other people are hurting and everyone's doing these trends and it's hot guy summer too, but you really want a family, do not miss out on what you really want in life. Just always make sure you're the best version of yourself. Let's get started.
Hey, TikTok. You know, it's crazy because I joke a lot about being single and I laugh it off. But I'm 46 years old, and while I'm getting ready for surgery and everything, it dawned on me. Hold on. I'm sorry. It dawned on me that I'm 46 years old and I don't have a husband to take care of me. I don't have a husband to help me get ready. I'm 46 years old and I still need my mama.
And this is what a lot of women are gonna go through. See, you have to understand, when a woman comes from a single mother home, if her mother does not have a man, then her mother is gonna keep her vibrating low to where her children always need her. And this is what you see a lot in the community. A lot of these women remain single mothers because their mother is unable to get a man. So her mother has manipulated her into not getting a man. So both of them need each other. In a lot of cases, you will always notice that mom and the daughter won't get along until the daughter becomes a baby mom. When she becomes a baby mother, then it seems like the grandkids glue them together and keep them all in one house, which is why in the community, black community, you see majority of women in the house with children, with men running the streets. So understand, a lot of manipulation happens in the household and you don't see it till you're later in life. That's what this young lady is realizing now, is that you've been on hot girl summer too long, and a lot of these guys out there that you were dealing with were actually deadbeats. So she knew, all right, I can mess with any guy I want. They like that part. They like the part that they can pull desperate men, but they keep holding out for the guy that they're ready to submit, but that guy goes and gets married. Let's get back to it.
To take care of me post-op. I still need my sister, which, whether I had a husband or not, they would be there. It sucks. Being single and 46 sucks.
It just doesn't suck for women. It sucks for men too, who have no distraction. What do I mean? You have a lot of guys out there that's going to say as well, hey man, I'm happy to be single. I was married for so long. Cool. You deserve the right to be single. If you've gotten married, you've gotten in relationships and you've seen the dark side, then when you come out of that, yes, you're going to feel good. But I kind of feel like a lot of guys, you may not have the same experience as that person, that if you want to be in a relationship, just better yourself so you can get in one. Why? Because when you get older, you may just want somebody next to you. Nobody wants to be next to an old person who's single with nobody. That's just real talk. Why you think you see so many Karens that are running around losing their mind because they don't have a man? So they get aggravated with life and just start to pick these fights with people. That's what happens when you spend too much time alone and you really want somebody next to you. You have to learn to put your pride to the side. That's where women are messing up at. They're walking around with too much pride. One thing about a man will realize what his standards are eventually, and he will drop the fantasy world, and he would rather be with a less attractive woman just to get submission and good friendship. The girls who are not the dimes have the best personality. So men would typically end up in a relationship, but hot girl summer now seems to last a lifetime, and women don't realize it until they're by themselves.
And I make jokes about the fucking buffoons that I have been encountering in dating. But in reality, this is my reality.
She's right. Whenever you're playing the hot girl summer game, the only type of guys you're going to end up with is losers. That's why it's easy for you to flirt with them, drag them in, and then push them out. Because when a man's on his purpose and he's starting to build up where he wants to go in life, he avoids these type of women. He'll avoid the girls at the club. He'll avoid the OnlyFans. He avoids IG. You have to understand that. All of this stuff is a young man's game, all the way into red pill knowledge. It's still a young man's game. By the time you're in your 40s or 35 plus, you should already have all this knowledge down, and you should be able to walk outside your door and you should be able to chase your dreams. If you're above that and you can't do that, I don't know what to tell you. You may just be one of these guys that she end up with. But for the women out there, this is your option, is losers. And I may not even be talking to black women on this because it seems like those are the type of guys you guys like anyway. You like a man that has to borrow money off of you. So I'm typically talking to the women who are playing hot girl summer, who are looking to elevate somewhere in life. All those guys that are elevating, they're going on to other cultures. Now you got this culture of passport men. You have men that are going overseas and getting women that don't even speak English and marrying them. The culture is changing, and American women are ending up just like this woman right here, faking the funk until you crash.
This is my reality. This is my reality, and those stories are the shit that's available, because all the good men have gotten married in their 20s and 30s because they're good men.
She's right. A good man is going to work his life out. He's going to get wiser with age. Women just become emotional. If there's nobody around to correct her, she'll never know that she's doing wrong. See, that's the problem with this young lady right here, which is why she's 46 years old and she still has hoop earrings. She's still wearing her hair out long. That lets me know she's still going around bummy dudes and getting attention from men who can't get women. And men who can't get women, who have no money, you keep lowering your standards. So at some point, a 400-pound woman is going to be telling you that you ain't good enough. And you're going to be looking at her like, oh, you're delusional as hell. But she's saying it because she knows that you don't have enough status or money to go get anybody better than her. Women are going to know this. If you start telling a fat chick who's 400 pounds that she's pretty, she says to herself, this guy cannot get any women and he doesn't have anything going on with his life. So they get to act bougie. You guys, when you get your life together, you have to realize this type of woman in front of you is a good side chick. Great side chicks. These are the ones that make the perfect side chicks. All right? When they're side chick material, you avoid them. You get your life together, you go get you a good woman. Don't worry. If you get your life together, you will draw in a good woman, period.
I'm not blaming it all on men, because women are fucking shit. They fucking batshit crazy too. So, but this is my reality, not anybody else's. That's all.
The moral of the story here, guys. This is what happens, how women feel behind the scenes. More than one woman is feeling like this. And typically a lot of women that you know are going to feel the same way, even your relatives. Every woman wants to be married. Every woman wants kids. You know what the problem is? The internet has created a big distraction. The internet has created a lot of manipulation. Why? Because everybody's chipped up. What do I mean everyone's chipped up? Majority of the people right now that spends majority of your time online go all the way back when you was a child and your parents were handing you a cell phone as a distraction to keep from bothering them because they had to work. Eventually, you stepped up to an iPad. She comes home from work. The parents are working. They come home. They give you an iPad. Don't distract them, all right? Because they've been working all day. The iPad seems to help with raising children because it's a big distraction to the parents, which is why the parents love it. You go from iPad to video games. When you get on video games, you have a tendency to stay on video games for the rest of your life, right? But the parents love it because you're not bothering them, but you're losing how to interact with regular people in real life. So your personality becomes whatever you see on the internet. Like, for instance, look at the guys in Chicago. When they say, I got to get my ops, I got to catch my ops, I got to catch my ops. They've made killing each other just like a game. Why? Because ops originated in Call of Duty. So you took a video game mindset and you placed it inside of a culture of people. So now most black men who grew up on video games their entire life, they call the people they don't like ops. And now they're ready to go and take them out. It's like a video game. Oh, I caught him, I took him out. And then they brag about it online. You have to realize life has become whatever is in the matrix. And up here, if you can't separate the matrix from real life, then you're going to end up crashing later in life when you realize you've been living under a facade. That's what's happening with this lady. Women don't really play video games. Life just plays a game with them. This is why every time you go in the mall, 90% of it is for women. Why? Because you don't need a video game for women when you could just manipulate them with emotional tactics. Having them thinking they're more powerful than what they really are. This is Anthony Spade. Hopefully you guys got the message behind the video. Comment, like, subscribe to both of my channels. Hasta la vista.